because I wouldn't want no BAN trying to tell men they need to be more on their purpose. They need to be on this, and you ain't doing shit. Like, I wouldn't want a man up here who's not there for his own kids trying to tell men they need to be there for their kids. No, I think you should definitely represent the message that you pushing. If
Facts.
you would pick me and you keep saying you got to do this to get men, after a while, we got to see you with a man.
Why you up?
Because I got some important shit going on here. What do you think?
Boom, the world class.
She ain't playing no games. And we have, as if on cue, we have the lovely Lucky. I call her Lord.
Y'all knew I was gonna be first for Savannah.
Facts.
Yes.
Savannah, so I do have a bone to pick.
Okay, girl.
You got all these ducks out here and you just fine. And we just now gotta see you.
Well, you know what? This is partially why. I don't want people to simp over me. So that's kind of why.
I speak from personal experience. You can't help it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. But no, I didn't know that Melly was a part of the Manosphere. What does that mean though? Because I feel like once you start interacting in these spaces and you have your channel, you can't control the people that come to your channel. So then it makes it seem like your channel is the Manosphere.
I think, well, at least for me personally, if I ever do take my channel seriously, you have to enforce the standard for your channel. If you have to do it every video, do it every video. And block you need a block. But there's a way to control what's tolerated. You can't control who's attracted to you, but you can set the standard and the tone for what you want on your channel.
So I did hear you. I agree. I'm learning that too because I think I'm too nice. People think I'm mean, but I feel like when you let people on your panel and stuff, you try to let them get their word in, and then now everything turns into like this fight club type of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like men, especially in these spaces, if you look like a woman that may reject them for the most part, or you look like something, they just have this fucking hard on with accountability or you're not this. And it's just kind of like, damn, like, do y'all want me to talk or am I just sitting here to represent the women that you want to bash?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
So when we talk about women being feminine or them responding, I don't know. I've never been called masculine, but hi, Brittany. But see, Brittany, shit, since you pulled up, it's not slander, but I even see with you, trying to stay in a feminine frame is kind of difficult if you're around a lot of men who you have to overtalk. You have to kind of challenge on that same pitch because then it's like, how do I become masculine if men are being feminine? Women can actually be quote unquote catty. So it becomes unfamiliar when you around a lot of men that are catty, and you're supposed to remain feminine. So, like, how are we judging women as far as being chameleons if they're in spaces where they can't just be feminine? Even in these conversations, if it's a debate, it can get a little heated. The person will overtalk you. How do you remain feminine? Or how are you being deemed or called a chameleon for the most part? Like, what are y'all judging that off of?
You can go ahead, man.
Well, I would say number one, whether you're a fan of Courtney or not, I think it's very telling that she left the network, right? She's a quote unquote feminine woman in a space where it's very combative, very hostile. If you want to get your opinion in, don't rely on the men to open up the floor for you because I'm not going to say that. They're not going to do it. So the best thing to do is honestly don't go in those spaces. And I know it's hard because they're the most popular platforms, but if you're going on a space where you know men cannot conduct themselves respectfully, you have to create your own space.
Absolutely, Brittany.
Get near the men like Noble who will allow you to have your own, time to talk and will not be combative. That's what I would say. Don't be mindful who you're associated with.
So,
hey, Dustin, you got a lot of hold on, Dustin, you got a lot. It's bad, bro. Yeah, it's bad.
My mic is messing up.
Yeah, it's probably just a settings. You might not have to drop back up. Go ahead, Lucky. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was him. I thought it was him.
Yeah, that was him. It wasn't you.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah, I was gonna say so. I'm never called masculine, but I am
Still
called
making noise.
stuff, right?
Perfect now.
Thanks.
So what would y'all say? Am I feminine? Am I masculine? What does gangsta mean? Because I don't even understand that.
That just means somebody's scared of somebody. That's all. I would say you're a Gemini. And that's pretty much that's how that happens.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
Hey, Brittany B on this channel. Appreciate it. First time up. What's going on?
Yeah. Hi.
You said no Fight Club slander.
No. That's not why I came up. I came up because what she was saying was very important. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Desto. Hi, World Class.
Hey,
so, I just really came up. Yeah, I really just came up for that because it this whole week I've been a flirt. I've been masculine. I've been mean. I've been cussing niggas up. Like, it's almost like, well, if I don't say anything, then y'all mad I'm not talking. Exactly. If I say anything, then I'm flirting. And I'm like, what? You know what? I'm just. And then the day I said, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I sat in the corner. My face wasn't even on the camera. Some man came up on the panel and was like, he thought he was gonna give it to me. This bitch thinks she always saying slick stuff, being disrespectful. I'm like, I ain't even said it. She got the red lights in the back. I'm like, red lights in the back. Okay. And I just sat quiet. And I didn't say nothing because I could have went in, but for what? Who are you? Why are you coming up here yelling at me? I don't even know who you are. You're not even a normal panelist. And so, I've been called masculine.
I saw that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've been called masculine, and I'm like, masculine, why? And Lucky, you made a good point. Yeah, guess what? I have to be alpha when there's so many fucking, wait a minute. Sorry, World Class. When there's so many men on my panel. So if I have more logic than you, if I make more sense than you, if you can't get your thoughts together, if you can't understand what somebody is saying when they put logic in front of you, I don't know what else to do. Because at some point I'm like, you know what? Y'all dumb.
Bang, 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 bang.
So do y'all think it's women being masculine or it's just an abundance of men being feminine?
Ooh, say that again. My alarm went off for no reason.
I got a different answer. You can't.
I'll ask it again because she didn't hear. I said, do you think that it's women being masculine or there's just an abundance of men being feminine?
Abundance of men being feminine.
Yeah, because we did a show. It was Savannah, Jey Ali from podcast, Shushu from Black Manosphere, Dallas D from Couch Gang on Palmer Channel, and what we talked about was that the title was "Right Message, Wrong Target," where you got these women that's like they're in agreement of the overall understanding, but these niggas is using them that are in agreement as practice. Like you practicing all your talking points on her. She already said each and every one of the ladies I mentioned and Lexie have basically adhere to like, yeah, y'all right. But then you still trying to, it's like, bro, what's going on? And then if you defend them, then I'm called a simp and this all this type of goofy shit. All right. And then I trash you to oblivion and then I'm the bad guy. Okay, cool.
It's like they want to make a point so bad.
What's up, Cheeky?
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
What's up, y'all? This is an interesting combo.
Yeah. All original.
Lineup.
All original, all Savannah.
Yeah. See, you know, I said I was told I was too friendly, but guess what? I don't care no more because I'm being myself.
Yeah, I had to learn that, Brittany, because I'm friendly, you know, emoji with people, but some people be thinking I'm flirting, so I had to just try to start saying, "What up, bro?" You know, come on, bro.
Oh no, don't do that, Lucky. Then you'll be masculine. Like what the hell? But yeah, I don't. When you try to use your talking point on me, and I've already agreed or just said, "Oh, okay, I can understand," and then it's like you're trying to find a hole so that you can obliviate. And it's like I'm not the girl that you're trying to project to, but okay, that's fine.
I think it's important to you know factor in that these people, especially if we're talking about Fight Club or Latif or wherever, these people are tuning in regularly to watch y'all. So they're observing, they know more about you than you know about them. So when they join these panels, they almost feel like they know y'all. And that's no excuse for the disrespect, but you have to factor in their mindset. Some of these people are not sane. Some of y'all need to stay in the comment section and stop trying to come up on panels and pin women a certain way. It's not logical. If you think someone's a chameleon, don't support them. If you think a woman's masculine, all right, then stay in the comments, call her masculine, and go about your day. But you coming on the panel trying to curse a woman out, you look crazy. I'm just gonna let you know you look crazy.
Hey, Savannah, here's my take on it. Mm-hmm. You can't reason with the unreasonable.
Facts.
There's some dudes. It doesn't matter what woman you put on the panel. You're a chameleon.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what she says. I'm married for 36 years. And my husband's standing next to me. You're going to divorce him and take half. You're going to do it tomorrow.
We were just saying that.
You're right.
We were just saying that, Dusto, how even me, like people look at me and they just assume like, oh, you want men for the bag and for the money. But then you say I judge people based on their heart, how they treat me. And then it's like, oh, you're a liar, Cap. Like anything you say is Cap. And it's just like,
Lucky, I saw that. And
that's why you just troll them.
I didn't like that at all.
Just troll them. Most of these people just troll them and get it over with. They're not going to listen. They're going to beat you to death with, well, actually, 14.7% of the women who have a loose vagina are going to come. It's bad. I'm like, well, I met a woman yesterday and she was friendly. Well, there's an 82.6% chance that her child's father. I don't have these conversations in real life. I ain't never heard some of this stuff till I came to YouTube. Mm-hmm. With my friends, we don't talk about stuff like this. I don't know. But since they don't want to listen, since most of them aren't going to change, just troll them and get it over with.
Yeah. Thank you, Dusto. I might agree a little bit, but they don't like the way I troll. See, it's not going to be funny.
I wouldn't even say troll. Like now what I do is I just be quiet and you just have to I'm quiet anyway. I don't argue with men. Even like if there's certain people that try to just provoke you and follow you, I don't argue with men. I don't know why you trying to pick an online fight. So I'm going to make you look like, Lucky, she did this. Let me tell you what, I'm going to let you do that and I'm going to just not say nothing. Because as long as they keep watching you, even if they don't like you, they're going to still watch you, right? To see if those things are true. Every time you don't act like what they're saying, it disproves it. And the same people that didn't like you originally are like, I kind of like her. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't it goes away. And I think in this space, I think more women should kind of stick together and even champion our own message. Like I hear y'all mentioning Melanie King and Courtney and different people. But if Courtney and Chantel Simone kind of came together to say, you know what, we know when Kevin Samuel said one thing, Latif said something, MTR said the same, they all champion the same message. Right. It's enough women in these spaces who don't do the same. Like, okay, if Brittany go live and talk about this, I'm going to repeat that over here in my way. Savannah's we don't have our own type of message. We have the women in these spaces even going at it with each other. Men gonna stick together. Even if a man is doing something out of order on any type of panel, anything, they're gonna make excuses and say, oh, we misunderstood his man. We checked the men privately. But the women, we have to publicly shame them and humiliate them. Then we have other women backing it up. So I think a lot of the times when they say women have a sister code, we really don't. We need one though, but we don't.
Well, I think they got. Oh, sorry.
It's the same thing over on the men's side. Dudes would say the same thing. Palmer said that. The women gonna stick together. But like I said about Kevin Samuels, the Black Manosphere act like he was a leader. The chicks picked him as a leader. And then with Melanie King, if she the one with the most subs, the niggas is picking her. There's no networking. It's like Trojan horse treatment on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is making the decision to be in a hierarchy, to explain, to establish who's who, and then you can eliminate that factor by doing exactly what Lucky said. Let's deal with one thing at a time. Let's deal with the bathroom. Let's fix the bathroom up first. Then let's hit the living room. Then let's hit the foyer. But then nobody's doing it. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about this. Me, I'm the type of person. Let's talk up let's figure out what the problems are. Deal with the bottom line, and then we can get all to the cute stuff, and we'll be going to put the solar panels and all that other shit. Let's make a place for us to play. I don't fuck with that nigga over there. I don't fuck with that nigga over there. He's a fuck nigga. I'm not fucking with him. If y'all want to go fuck with a nigga, cool. But I don't need you to be down for me to be up, and that stuff is not getting mitigated. We're not networking. We're not trading numbers. We we got each other's number in the private to talk bullshit about each other. I watched the show, and I ain't gonna name no names because it's not about me. I watched the show where I watched the dude who was being messy with a female talk about holding men accountable. You spreading information. You as a male is spreading information with a female in private, but you gonna hold men accountable publicly? What the fucking shit you talking about?
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Cheeky, first, can you get on camera so I can see you? And then second, a lot of times hi Cheeky, there's a big deal with who you respect around here. So a lot of times I tell people, or I'm saying to respect, protect your mind. A lot of times if I see you and I see how you move and you're trying to hold me accountable or whatever you're trying to do, that can last a lifetime. And a lot of times I'm not about to I don't listen to everybody, because if you're really truly someone who is genuine and trying to make a change, that when you do that for me and I listen to it, that lasts forever. That's an emotional connection. So now when I change something, it's because Cheeky said it. I'm not giving everybody that type of power, especially if you're not moving right. So I'm not even listening to a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah.
So when my future whatever says, hey, why you got good head on your shoulder? Oh, because it's the men I surround myself with. That's a big deal. You're an outcome of the men. Same thing with your vagina. Same thing with your mind.
Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to Savannah's channel, so when she takes it serious, as she say,
for sure.
with that brown skin, Jesus Christ.
Oh, baby, sick the goddess over here.
Jesus.
Tall like you too, 5'7".
They call Six the Goddess. Well, so what do y'all think of this? Since we're on Chameleon, they try to say Six the Goddess is a chameleon because every now and then she will, like she say, check a bitch or read a bitch, whatever she say.
But the nigga do too.
That makes her a chameleon.
No, I think when we're having a conversation with each other, that's us having a conversation with each other. So her channel is geared towards talking to women. So sometimes I can get bad about it with a woman. What is that? But then again, I don't think that's what that is. See, there's no way that you can say you can be masculine when you're talking to a man and a woman. Like, what? Come on, make your mind up. If I needed, if I'm giving somebody some information, then that means every black mother was masculine. Because at some point she had to.
My mother hella masculine.
I think it's very important for all of us to be soft, but all of us to be able to be like, take a lead. Because one of us still have to lead within femininity. So I don't understand what the problem is. Because when I'm with a group of girls, guess who opened the door? I do.
I don't see the problem with chameleons. Let them be chameleons. What's the problem? It ain't like everybody in here is perfect.
Hey, Janae.
Everybody in here is married. Everybody is the perfect example to every one of these YouTube talking points. We're not. Even me, I got problems. I can say, well, I grew up in the black community with the 2-car garage, and I can say all that stuff. I ain't married. So obviously I messed up somewhere. So everybody got problems. Everybody got good things. Let the chameleons do their job. Identify them. Hell, have a good time with them. Troll them. Why not?
But that's why being a chameleon, though? Yeah, and what's wrong with being a chameleon? Because I used to call myself.
Now, if you're marrying a chameleon, it's a problem. But if they're just in the space, who cares? If they have a channel with 50,000 subscribers, join, have some conversation, troll them.
I mean, I actually care. I care because I wouldn't want no BAN trying to tell men they need to be more on their purpose. They need to be on this, and you ain't doing shit. Like, I wouldn't want a man up here who's not there for his own kids trying to tell men they need to be there for their kids. No, I think you should definitely represent the message that you pushing. If you would pick me and you keep saying you got to do this to get men, after a while, we got to see you with a man.
All right. I'm sorry, I got lost in a train of thought of just all that goodness I just heard. Washed.
King is loved as I am. Much can be accomplished.
We didn't do this because we like you. We did this because we are you.
Boom, the world class.